The book of Revelation does have guidance for us today, but perhaps not the way that many people take it. Most people look at the book of Revelation as predictive, that these are events that are going to unfold, and we really can't do anything about it. In essence, it's a disclosure of God's plan for the future. That whole approach, in my view, is ultimately misguided, and it puts the responsibility for the human future in the hands of forces beyond human control. So that it's really not so much a prediction for how things will be, it is a warning that much of human decision-making, humanly constructed systems eventually lead us down these paths that are unfortunately destructive. And an apocalyptic future is possible, and I think the book of Revelation, in that sense, sketches out in metaphorical terms an apocalyptic scenario that has a realistic character, in the sense that these kinds of things can happen if we make the wrong choices as human beings. I've often suggested to students that a good way of reading the Bible is to read it backwards, and to start with the book of Revelation, and that the book of Revelation tells us a potential into the human story as a kind of cautionary tale. In fact, I think the book of Revelation, the genius of the book of Revelation is that it captures the essence of the biblical tradition in this essential point. The Bible itself, in its totality, is a cautionary tale. Here's an imaginative projection of what will happen in broad strokes if you continue down the path of humanly constructed systems of violence and the management and maintenance of violence. If you continue down those paths, this is the end that you will experience. The Bible is good news because it says, you know what, rather than actually experiencing those things, why don't you read about them in the text so that you don't go there? So it's basically read this horrific end so that you can make the choices not to actually experience the horrific end.